Hello everybody, just about ready to get started. I figured today, since it's hard to find the time during actual events, there's a couple hunts that I do want to get items for before we go into any major events. They're not particularly hard hunts to do, I've just been a bit unlucky. So we'll start off with a couple of hard mode runs, specifically for D.Parts, which is very useful as an armor for Rock Seal. So I'm like, I figured before we use like precious anniversary event or Christmas event time, I might as well try for hopefully less than an hour and get it. And from there, we'll see what happens. And I'm not gonna lie, chat, we're listening to the Samurai Warrior soundtrack, and this song is so much better than most of the other ones we've been listening to. I'm gonna let this one loop for a bit. Thank you, Samurai Warriors 5. Welcome, Imperameter. Hope you're doing well. Song was like actually pretty much everything I'm looking for in songs. Apparently called Dark Clouds for Matsunaga in the 5th game specifically. Just like the mix of instruments, the fast pace, mixed with the more, say, steady guitar. Uh-oh. 180 in the lobby. I was gonna say, you can bring in whoever you want. I'm not doing any hard runs to begin with. Well, ironically, I am going to the difficulty of hard. Yeah, I'm just looking for just one armor. It shouldn't be that hard to do. It's like a 1 in... corrected my odds here. 160, but it's also rare item week. So we should get it in hopefully 3 runs or less. Been doing D-Part runs. Oh, they're so annoying when they just don't behave. I'm not even looking for like a quote-unquote like broken one. I just want one item. Just like, it could be all zeros. I would still slot it and use it. I'm not that picky. So it's not like we're going for the, oh, you know, it's this, but it needs to be like 80% or whatever. There we go. Oh no, I've been debuffed. Stupid claws, get out of here. And there's actually another quest I was interested in because I realized there is a quest I don't think I've ever played before, because episode 2 scarred me so badly, I literally blanked out there was an entire quest tab called Tower. And there's actually a quest on there that might be worth running? Question mark? I don't know for full clears. Oh, that's right, I need to revoke. But I think from the standpoint of resets, it might be another reset quest we add to our repertoire. Because honestly, I was going through and I'm like, man, I really should just write down when I'm in the quest guide what quests I've actually played. Because I looked through it and I'm like, you know what? I don't even think I put it in like any category. I'm like, wait a minute. I mean, there's some that I ignore because I just don't really find them all that interesting. Like, there's the puzzle quest in episode 1, which I'll label under something like gimmick, where I will not spend serious time on the quest. But there's some ones that genuinely go places. I am most curious about, I think it's raid on control tower. Specifically the start of that quest. It's like raid on Central Tower, something like that. Poor claws, they need to get out of here. So far a bit unlucky. Our hunt comes from the bull claw specifically. Hopefully it shouldn't take that many attempts. But we'll see. Yeah, 1 in 126. So in theory, I was thinking about 3 runs. This is one of the rooms that probably will give it to us. I think every time we replay a quest, I'll switch the song, since we're listening to the extended soundtrack. Because for whatever reason, I cannot find the shorter versions of these songs. Which is what it is. know if it matters. I guess I'll Ryuker here. Oh, put me over here. Interesting. I took the left war. It matters later. A lot of bulk claws. Unfortunately, no hits. So yeah, I think every time we do new quests, I'll just move it over. In the meantime, it can loop for a little bit. It's all good. It would loop in the normal game anyway. So it's not like it's unprecedented, I suppose. A lot of annoying enemies. Got a little confused when I realized the other enemies were from Parameter. I was like, I'm not fighting those enemies. Wait a minute. Rush bullet. No, that's not what I want. Okay, so I have free reign to basically go anywhere. The question is, where do I go? Looks like a Parameter has caught up to me. I'll go this way. We haven't found the exit, but it should just be to the left of here. Like, I'm going to what should be a dead end. Speaking of which... yeah, this part of the song specifically, I'm liking it. Kind of like the call response that's going on with the flute and the guitar. That tri-fluid saves me a trip later. Well, I guess we're going the top path. Like, one bull claw that's like really annoyingly in the doorway. It's probably my least favorite spawn on this floor. Not in this room, but when we go to the exit room. It's so annoying. I'll let him clean these up. Be this way. Oh. Off by one. It should be up here. Alright, Chaos Sorcerers, you need to go. Or Del Sabers. Both on drop. I mean... yeah, this is the spawn right here. This wave is so annoying. If it wasn't for like the massive gap where like the enemies can't take damage, I don't think I'd be bothered by it. It's very easy to end up in a position where you can't hurt them. Well, I mean, I guess I got rewarded for playing today, so no complaints there. This will slash lobby. Move it over a song. Almost went to ultimate again. Such a habit. I don't think it really matters what I wear equipment-wise. Oh, I recognize this song. Now, what stage is this for? So I know for the future. Oh, click off. I'm used to the Samurai Warriors 2 version of this. A little bit of a classic. technically when I go to the bottom right, I don't have to do a... Yeah, mostly just play peekaboo, kill the bull claws, and leave. I don't think I actually have to finish this room. I don't think there's anything after that. Short-term memory. I know it's not worth doing the whole wave, but at least I'll do the single bull claw check. See, I think I need 1, but having 2 wouldn't hurt. This is it before. Hopefully we get it without too many attempts. Oh, as the country blows. I'm gonna take the tri-fluids for sure. Saves me some time. Let me do this. Can't quite one-shot them with just shift to 15. At least I got to see some damage number differences. 4 enemies. Bull claws. Cooperate. Yeah, like this, if we're gonna get it, this is like one of the rooms where I'm like, please drop it here. It's so much more convenient. I'm always gonna go to the far left. It is wild to me that this is random. Like, of all the things to randomize in like a PSO quest, why those warps? Like they wanted to make it more annoying. Is there even a point to doing this? I think I'm just in the crafty room, right? Like this doesn't lead anywhere. For my future reference. Oh, it leads to another room over here. And a Mila found from something in forest. Nice. Oh, 1 bull claw room. Oof. I might as well just kill these to show them off, but yeah, I don't see anything else in here. I'm like, I recognize that forest drop. I'm like, yeah, I've gotten that Mila before. Didn't even hesitate. And then, for curiosity's sake, if I get this crappy warp again, this is just items or something, right? Let's see healings. Well, since I'm here. I'm honestly thinking it's faster to warp out and walk back. No, I'll just ask for Imperameter to warp me, yeah. That works. That room actually sucks. Problem is, I don't know which way he went. I'm trying to guess. Thing is murdered in here. Go up then. I'll clear top route because I know he didn't go to that room at least. That we try to use context clues. I'm like, what would Imperameter be doing here? What are these enemies? At least it's consistent. Like, if he goes bottom, then like bottom left, and then left, makes it easy for me to figure out the pattern, and it makes sense. I I just realized there's something I should have been doing, but we'll fix that on the next run. Oh yeah, I definitely have free slots to do what I wanted to do. I'm gonna say viewers of the stream know there's something that I should be doing if I'm playing lower difficulty. Like, oops. Especially on hard mode. What is down from this room? I know up is exit. Oh, it's just that door. Well, I'm gonna pause trick through. Almost get denied. My bow claws. Technically put a Reeker down in case he really wants to come here. Oh, here's already here. Guess that works. It's okay, I'll take my telepipe at the end. Alright, there's something I should go retrieve. Should be in my share bank. Hopefully I did not put this on another character. We'll know in a moment. I did not, but I'm out of inventory space. Life is harsh. Leave room for these, put away that. Since I'm gonna be doing this, I might as well just partially unlock a limiter since I'm here. It only makes sense, right? Not like I need heavenly defense. It better be next run. I don't know. I think this is like my 5th or 6th run and I haven't seen it. It's kind of rough. I mean, we had one drop for, I think it was remote. Oh. The Marco. Come on, get the draw. It's crazy. It's like I'm not even asking for like all 5s or something. I was gonna say, I'm not sure if Marco wanted to level another character. We're just doing some hard mode. Let's do this. Poor enemies. Hopefully once we both get one, we'll move on to another quest. As I said before, there's one I want to try, depending on how many people we have. Just do a little sneak peek at it. And then from there, I don't care what we play. Also, the song of one. I feel like the numbers are lying to me. They're definitely lying. They're lying liars. They know what they did. Just gonna clear to the first full claw and leave. Another version of the same song, it sounds like. This is so sad we can't get it to drop. On the plus side, you get less kills per limiter. No longer 10,000 needed. Yeah, as I said before, PSO doesn't care about the odds sometimes. Like, nah. Let him suffer. Witness the true depths of despair as hard mode drops refuse to drop. Come on, nope. Damn, denied again. Yeah, this is the room I usually get them in if they're gonna drop. Need better RNG manip, apparently. Well, on the plus side, we can cover all the warps. game. I ended up here. Interesting. Well, I definitely want to go backwards from here. Actually, they'll clear that out. I'll just continue with the quest. We are 3, so I'm gonna say the odds of somebody being in the right room are pretty high. It's not like I clear ultra fast. This is looking like the depths of despair. Also, what the heck was that random number that just appeared? I'm gonna go back in the VOD and look at that. There's like red text. Oh, Marco found the D.Parts. Damn. Marco is the winner. Too strong. I swear, like right where the frozen status ailment was, I saw a bunch of gibberish briefly in the monster reader. It was like 759281314, some nonsense. Desire sensor knows. Damn, it's so true though. Anyway, nothing more for me to clear on this side. This is so sad. This item is unattainable. These are things that should take like a half hour. We only spent like 2 hours so far on this. Between last stream and this stream. Kind of brutal. Well, 2 hours, slight exaggeration. More like an hour 20, but you know, there's nothing left for me to clear on this side, so once I do this, I'll just come over there. Absolutely brutal. Just assist on the final room, I guess. Sadly for Marco, I cleared that way already. Looks like that's also cleared. Flash lobby time. It's all both balls. I don't think I want that tri-fluid that badly. So sad. The unattainable drop continues. Move over, Seal J sword. We got D.Parts. But anyway, Marco, if there's something you want to hunt, let me know. I know you eventually need to go since it'll be late for you. We can always break up our D.Part hunts. So sad. Welcome, Crimson Tears. Hope you're doing well. I feel like we're crying current tears by like a D.Parts. Come on, D.Parts. It's not even a hard hunt. This is so sad. Anyway, let's move it forward a song. Oh, not a Laconium. Not what I'm looking for. Do the single kill, then I'll catch up to the group. That is indeed the ATP cast armor. I'm looking to gear up a Rocket Seal. And unfortunately, unlucky. Unlucky describes what's happening right now. Oh, you got the D.Parts? Nice. Okay, so the only person that hasn't received it yet. Come on, D.Parts. We'll get there, chat, at some point. I think statistically at this point, somebody wants to calculate. I think this is my 5th quest. I have not seen one. Welcome, Retract. Hope you're doing well. One day, chat. One day I will get a very basic item. Ooh. Like the notes in that song. What a tease! Oh my gosh. Twitch saw that. That was actually a tease. I killed a stupid bow claw and another enemy at the same time, and it gave me crush bullet. What a tease. Oh my gosh. This is so sad. We got a decent chance of seeing it here. Nope. Spoke too soon. We're giving me a massive headache, but it's the weekend now. Sorry to hear you have a headache. You'll feel better later. I mean, I'm always gonna choose the far left orb at this point. I'm just gonna believe. Wait, we had 2 people work to the same place on the same or different works? That sucks. That actually sucks. I realized that was the thing. Yeah, I thought it had to take us to different locations, or else I would have left a safety ward back there. So sad. Just making sure I'm not forgetting about anything in this room. Yeah. I guess I'll warp out and just get a pity telepipe. I don't know if I really want to walk all the way there. Oh, on the plus side. There we go. How's our kill count looking? 180 kills, not bad. Did get trolled. Yeah, I need Marco's warp. As I said before, I have a lot of trouble telling the green and the yellow warp apart. I don't know what it is about the colors. Like, when I look at the glow at the bottom, I can tell, but when it's like against that board, if you took a screenshot of that and asked me what color that is, I don't think I'd be able to answer you. At least I'm in the right place now. So I'll go the real route. Hopefully we'll get something of interest. What a tease. Unlike every rare in this run except for that one. I'll do the right route. I'll meet up with the team if I need to. Shaking my head right now, Chad. I just want you to know. You know what? I will go back for that tri-fluid. I have a feeling I might be in here for an endurance run. It shouldn't be, but I think it will be. This is so sad. Come on, Bull Claws. Oh, did everybody go the top route? Is the bottom route clear? Find out, I guess. These. Oh, this is clear. Nice. One game. Last chance. Ooh. That was painful. I can't get the item, chat. This is so sad. I guess we'll do one more question mark. Then we'll break it up if Marco wants to do a run. As I said before, I want to be fair for the people that have more limited time. I really do just want this item, though, to move on. I need to relabel this, the first portion of the stream as 30 minutes of despair. Okay, next theme. I don't mind more D.Parts, it's always nice to have, as long as you're okay with it. And we're all good. Of course, if there's something that team wants to level, by all means, it's not a hard quest. Uh-oh, Retract is here. I feel like it shouldn't have any impact, but I think I'm not going to get a D.Parts until someone else is in this run. Statistically, like, right? Like, think about it this way. If you need to kill about 126 in order to see one, and there are 4 players, and we kill approximately, what, 40 in here? There's a very high chance someone should receive it, because we're spinning the slots about that many times. The downside is, I don't think I'm gonna be one of them. Oh, man. Come on, game. Give me something to work with. I mean, I guess on the plus side, I'm getting more limiter kills, so at least I could say some progress is happening. It's not like it's completely pointless. We did go up a PD. You know, that's always good. I'm waiting for just like the LOL in the game chat, and then I just see like the rare text pick up right on the upper right. I'm waiting for it. I've already prepped myself mentally, so I don't take the psychic damage. Oh no! Get out of here, sorcerer. If there's a room that's gonna give it, it's gonna be this one or the hallways. So sad. Well, I'm gonna put a telepipe here in case shenanigans happen. It would be funny if there were 3 people that took the same telepipe because we got troll warped again. And at least on the plus side, since I'm with somebody, if they telepipe out, we could just take my telepipe back. Always the plus side. I was gonna say, I'm not doing that long walk back. Retract's going. We've been in this room before. Just TP, retract. I can't because my warp is there. There we go. I'm out of here. I took that warp instantly, chat. I'm like, listen. Alright, so we got. Okay, so I'm gonna put down another safety Ryuker. I guess it doesn't matter who goes where at this point, as long as we go somewhere. Oh, I see. Unfortunate, I guessed incorrectly. profound sadness if they're all dead. Say somebody's fighting something at least. Hello, random sorcerers. Do you mind adding to my limiter kill count? Okay. This is so sad, chat. Item equals unattainable. You can't tell me otherwise. Anything worth picking up in these rooms? So sad. I guess we'll lobby. Any luck on D.Parts? Ask for remote? No. No luck, only sadness. I don't see. Oh, wait. I saw. Oh, I thought somebody cleared the room. They left the sorcerers in there. Oh, because they just. Oh, I see what happened. They didn't clear. I see what happened. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, they already checked for the. I was like, wait, why are there enemies there? And I'm like, oh yeah, you don't have to actually finish that. We have D.Parts for other players though, so that is accomplished. I don't know if I will physically see one though. I'm becoming doubtful at this point. This is the run. I mean, we have to break out the statistics at some point. We could even ask the Discord how unlucky this is. Because all of our runs have been done with the rare boost, so it's not like it would be different at this point. There are 32 ball claws, right? So this is, I'm pretty sure, the 6th run. So statistically... D.Parts trapped, I'm trying to find the teleporter. Oof. Start without me, says in Parameter? Sure. So statistically speaking, I should have probably seen it by now. Yeah, also LOL. Yeah, there we go. Buff everybody because I can. Come on, game. One single D.Parts. I'm talking about 10. Doesn't need to roll well. Could be total trash. What an absolute tease. I hope everybody on Twitch saw that. What a tease. It happened again. What? Stop giving me Crush Bullet. I swear there's other rares. What a tease. This is so sad, chat. Yeah, on the Ephinea site, for clarity, there's a bot you can ask what the odds are. So you can plug in 32 times 6 with the 1.25. How unlikely it is for me to have not seen one at this point. It's painful. We've done at least 4 on the stream so far, and 2 from last time. Damn, chat. We started. We got a little unlucky with the drop. But you know what we did get on 100% success rate? We got somebody to ban from Stream Boo. Bye, Stream Boo. You won't be missed. Name is like Open Candlestick QWB or something. What a nonsense. Oh my bad. Just wanted to fix the chat. Oh, I got one of the better warps, okay. At least I think I did. Not a little... Might as well collect money since I'm here. Oh wait, no, I got the bad one. Gonna play work roulette later. So many crush bullets. So many crush bullets, chat. No. I want crush bullets. Well, I'm taking somebody's help. My route was a bust. Guess I'll choose middle. Warp to the final zone. Okay. Chat. Are we gonna start having Twitch bets on whether I can find this item? I feel like we're approaching this where it's just getting very statistically unlikely at this point. Oof. Guess I'll kill them because I can. There we go. Gotta fill up that limiter gauge. See where the fighting is taking place. It's like just bottom route, maybe. Looking like it's pretty much over based off the enemy spawns. I think they're going the only way that there's something. I think straight down is the only route we haven't taken. It's based on items. Sure, why not? Just pick it up. I'll just pick it up at this point. Flash lobby. Oh my gosh. Team, where's the D.Parts? Need to put a lost and found out. Yeah, we're switching songs, and we're putting a bet on whether I find this D.Parts. It is now getting to the point of being comical. Manage poll, create new poll. Question, will I get D.Parts? 0, 1, 2 plus. The classic. Although I think you're dreaming based off the odds. Oh wait, that one poll. Long one. Prediction. It's very important we set this up. 0. The mission period 2 minutes. Good luck. I don't think it will make a difference, honestly, but you never know. Inabu is here. Well, I guess we're helping people level a little bit. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, as I said before, you might as well take advantage of it. We might be here a while. just based on the current standards. Not looking good. At least on the plus side, I'm getting limiter kills. That's how I can view this. So the Del Saber's arm is a harder drop to get, and I got that before a D.Parts. It's actually really sad. I'm not sure how many Del Sabers there are on the first floor. It might even out there. Oof. Well, we tried. Maybe Del Saber's left arm is needed for something. I don't remember. But I can hold on to it nothing else. Yeah. Oh, can somebody hit Crush Bullet? Maybe. Oh, I can't target him. I went to Rafoi and game went, nope. Thou shall not receive item. Only receive disappointment. Also, Clever Laconium's a 1 in 352, and I've seen like 4 of them drop. How? This is so unfair. Wait a minute, chat. This is actually unfair. How am I getting the Clever Laconium like 3 to 4 times? Well, infinity more at the moment, but like 3 to 4 more times than the other ones. Alright, so I took the top route. Interesting. I'll leave a warp in case somebody wants to go the other way from the top route. Make their life easier. Wait, at least saves them potentially a walk. On limiter. Oh, a D.Parts finally dropped. Oh my gosh, where is it? Didn't drop near me. I didn't hear the sound effect. Unless somebody pity dropped one. Where is it? Oh, it's like... Wait, where is it? Oh, it's like in the upper right. I think I see where it is. Yeah, I can't tell if it's bottom or top. There's a red dot for me in the upper right. I'm assuming it's the upper right. I could pick it up eventually. We're on a mission now. I'm gonna complete my mission up here. And I'll go find that. I'm gonna murder my way towards it. See, this is why it's good to have the item reader. For people that are like, oh, you know, I'll just look at items when we play. I'm like, no. There are quests where you will never ever go the route that they are in unless you are really, really playing it ultra casual. Especially reset runs. Nothing in there. Get out of here, sorcerers. I didn't realize I killed the other ones. Whoops. Damn, it really did roll like near min. That's kind of sad. I'll still take it though. Like legit, 0 defense, 1 evasion, 0 slots. That's kind of an oof, to be honest. But we'll take it. So now I gotta find it. I think it's that dot that's up there. Because I think all the other rares are accounted for, and I know what they are. Chat, I'm hunting it down. There we go. See that? I used context clues. Figured it out. Oh, that took way too long. Okay, so everything else is cleaned up. I'm gonna go put these away. Yeah, I cleared top routes, so I'm just gonna leave at this point. Okay, so let's close the prediction. Ooh, somebody bet 2+. I see we're brave bettors out here betting 10 points. I feel it. Brave bets out there. Might have to start enforcing a minimum bet if that's possible. I feel like, nah, you gotta bet for at least 100. 2+ was the funniest. Yeah, it's true. I was not confident in the drop. True. True. So I guess we'll try something different. I need to confirm what ID I should do this on. You only have 555,000 points of that, it's true. You lose them all. All it takes is one bet, all gone. There's a gross number of Delilies in this quest and a gross number of miracles. I'm curious what the enemy is in the first room of the quest. So what would I do with this quest normally? I mean, 35 miracles, 32 Del Beaters, 60 Del Lilies is kind of wild. I wish Viridian had like a slightly better drop here. There are a shocking number of Del Beaters. Psycho Wand from them. It could happen. I'm just looking to see from that standpoint if it's worth doing one over the other. Technically, you could do Nay's Claw into that. Both of them lead to something here. I will switch into potentially Blue ID Force. I'm curious about the first room. I want to pay attention to this with chat. I heard rumors of this quest being used for resets, but I don't actually know what the enemies are, having not played it before. Yeah, Viridia potentially could be fine. Blue is probably fine. I don't have a Viridian Force I'm gonna use at the moment. I'm gonna try it with blue and see where we go from there. I'm gonna get a little sneak peek. Because I want to understand if this is a good reset quest. I don't know if the rest of the quest is even playable. We'll find out. We'll find out, chat. Look at that. I can even unseal Lame to Argent while we play. Look at me go, chat. Aww. Now, keep the out of dawn. I mean, I might as well just leave Lame to Argent Slicer on, let's be real. So yeah, I want to see what the first couple of waves are, and then from there we can break it down. Viridian looks like it's a potential strong contender for this quest in general. Whether or not it's worth full clearing, we'll find out together. Yeah, I'm not really excited for, like, Epsilon kills on any ID. Speaking of which, why are Epsilon drops so terrible? Can we have, like, an honest talk about this? Like, just not one hard up item. Period. And even then, that's like, there's nothing useful there. I mean, to be fair, if it meant removing it from another drop, I wouldn't want it, but... Not exactly excited to get, like, Hitogatas all the way in tower. Okay. Let's try this quest out, see what enemies spawn initially. And then from there, we'll just clear it like a very slow RT. But I guess with more Del Beaters. So I think if I read that correctly, if we die, we get booted? Find out, I guess. for all players. Okay. We have an hour. Oh, double Ilgil Gibbles. Ooh. What an interesting spawn for V502 resets. Hmm. And it is Del Beater after that. Ooh. Ooh, that's kind of nice. So, double Ilgil, Gibbles, Del Beater. That's a pretty strong drop set for most IDs. I don't think there's like a wrong one per se. As long as you have a drop from one of those enemies, it's probably worth doing. So you could do like even like the orange ID resets there if you wanted. Although I'd probably reset for those Ilgil, so that'd be like a, what is it, red ID, white ID, purple for V502. The other third ID is for V502. I mostly just run it white ID, so I don't really think about it. Like the ominous flowers spawning in the distance. At least I could revive before anything bad happens. I mean, like, technically, if this doesn't take, like, more than 19 minutes to clear, like, at least to get to the boss, specifically, this could, in theory, just be better RT, but it really just depends on how hard the upcoming rooms are. Right, because RT wastes a lot of time. But there's also an insane amount of power enemies, so I'm not sure how our time is going to be spent here. How much waiting we need to do. Wow, that Merrick is aiming at us there is kind of nasty. Aww. Got bopped into the explosion. What's this mean? I would have survived that normally. Yeah, because that doesn't do enough to kill me. Wish I could debuff it, but for me it's untargetable. There's even boxes? I mean, I don't think anybody's gonna say no to tower boxes. Like, oh, okay. That's some of the best in the game. Get rid of these. Mostly easy to handle elite enemies. Darkroom gimmick is a little annoying, but the miracle is so far from us. I don't think it matters. Like, as long as it doesn't then just do, like... Oh. Never mind. I literally was about to say, as long as it doesn't do quadruple Ilgil. I literally could not even say the words. I got baited. Well, I'll try to slow them down a little bit. So that's a little mean. I don't know if I like that. I mean, I guess at least it's not Del Beater. It's a little better than nothing. Who is debuff? There we go. So yeah, like white ID would get a decent number of hits here. The downside is if you're doing like a full quest clear, I guess there's ways we can frame it. Like, this isn't like the worst ID for like white so far, right? There's a lot of Del Lilies, which white ID does care about Del Lilies. I don't think there's enough Sinnohs to matter for like Heaven Striker. It's not a big point either way. Okay, I mean, these are pretty standard spawns so far. I'm not feeling rage induced or anything. That's a good sign. I don't know how possible this quest is to clear, but at least if we're looking at it from a standpoint of White ID, like, look at this room of Delily Ilgils. This looks like White ID paradise so far. I think chat would agree. Like, the only thing they don't really benefit from is the Del Beater, which Blue ID does. So it's like we trade off what gives us the Cycle 1 tier. But unfortunately, we don't get a B5. Oh man, I cannot fit in that gap. Character space be damned. That Ilgil is really trying. I was gonna melee him to death out of shame. Ooh. Interesting. I don't know how I feel about the Epsilon in this room. Here we go, I went in, I meleeed. Ouch. Are they somehow enhanced? I didn't think debuffs were allowed to happen if you had level 30 shifted D-band. I thought that only happened if you only had level 20. That's where I'm a little confused. Honestly, even for a Sky ID run, I wouldn't actually mind doing this on Sky ID for Seal J Sword. Like, is it the most efficient? No, but it is funny. Oh, I don't like that trap. I don't like that. I was having fun up until they introduced these. No, I don't like that at all. Annoying. But speaking of annoying. Okay, I don't like this room at all. Just because can you even do anything? Can I even do anything against this? I'm just getting kind of shock looped over and over. My techs don't seem to be doing anything. So yeah, as I said before, I didn't think it was normal for them to be able to remove buffs. I mean, chat can correct me if I'm wrong. I was pretty sure that was the benefit of bringing a force here, was to avoid that. Alright, this quest is starting to devolve a little bit. This room is a little weird. Oh, maybe you're dying in between? That would make sense. Maybe I'm missing the revives. Because I just keep seeing the debuffs that I have trouble removing. There we go. That would make more sense then. Lots of Dill Lilies here at least. So as I said before, if it takes us like another 10 minutes to do, that room's a little bad. If that's the only bad room, it's not a deal breaker for me. I just don't like the concept of the traps with the other enemies. It's not even the spawn pattern, it's just like, it's a shock trap that just hits you over and over. So I would have to bring in like a cure shock to like not get annoyed by traps like that, for example. Okay. I'll be the bait for the team. Like, look how many shots they're taking. No, that can't be normal. There's no way the turrets are taking, like, legit 30 hits to kill. No way, that's not normal. Either DMC is being weird, or something about the quest. Let's pump them. Yeah, like, I can physically see that I'm hitting it, and I can't pop them. wild. We'll debuff what we can. A lot of ill gills. Just don't remember. What is White ID get on Gibbles? I can't even think of what it would be. Viridian wouldn't be terrible for a Heart of plus the off-chance cycle 1. Oh, I got tagged by the insta-kill. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I'm in kind of an awkward spot because where the Epsilon decided to deploy on my screen. Unfortunate. There we go. Yeah, I need him to not be on the walkway. That was just kind of insta-kill to me. I'm taking the Escape Doll. I'm gonna pull him over here so I can actually deal with him. Yeah, that is much easier to deal with. Excuse me, I had Gafoe out. Excuse me. Excuse me, I actually did my job there? What was that? Highway robbery, chat. Absolute highway robbery. Which chat can witness that I used the Gafoe well before I got hit. So I gotta do my best to try to buff here. Buff you. You. Debuff you. Never mind. It's a piece. Buff you. Alright, this I could contend with. That's not too bad. I swear there's like... It's like this stage is debuffing you. It's not like an enemy's debuffing you. I think this is where I'm getting confused. So it's just like we're in a constant state if you don't have level 30. I think that's where I was not understanding what was happening. Because I'm like, I'm not seeing Gaiguis, but yet we're getting debuffed. Weird. I don't like that as a gimmick. Are we in a poison room in tower? No, it's just dark. Okay, that's fine. So this might weirdly be a quest where I would rather play Fomoral or anybody with extended buff range. Just due to the fact that any death results in debuff and it makes it hard for a comeback. Heal ring back there, good to know. Huh, why aren't they shooting at me? Sure. Okay, killed up. Oh, I got tagged by like the lightest of flicks there. That's so unfortunate. There we go. Actual on-screen use of reverser. We did it. Leave me alone. Oh gosh. Leave me alone. Yeah, this is definitely a quest where they clearly wanted a challenge. I don't know if I really wanted that in just a more first time learning a quest scenario. Can we go back at all? We can't. It did say something about emergency portal. Because eventually I'm already out of moon atomizers. But it's like the emergency portal just end the run. Okay, so I'm gonna try to reverse her. That's kind of rough. Because I don't think tower normally lets you TP out. Like, the quests are usually just lock that out. So I'm not super surprised by that. They don't get run over. Where's the next wave? Oh, that answers that. Why, hello there. Oh, it's a teleporting Epsilon. What's the target hunt here? It's just a general trying out the quest with maybe Psycho Wand or something, but this quest has a lot of really annoying gimmicks. Yeah, the auto debuff is just terrible. There's only so much I can do. Because it's one thing to just be like a little underpowered, but with the debuff, like I don't even think you can do damage unless you're like legit Q-cast. Yeah, the teleporting Epsilon was there. Oh yeah, the Epsilon will desync whenever somebody dies. So it'll do whatever it wants. On top of it teleporting, it does whatever it wants. Yeah, I don't mind the beginning of this quest for resets, but man, the rest of this quest is a little too high of a difficulty. And a lot of it is just due to, like, bullshit custom quest gimmicks. It's not even like the enemies are hard. It's just like the constant debuffs and spamming of really irritating traps is like definitely brought down my enjoyment. Like this, like, come on, like, what is this? And then they take like 30 hits to kill. What are they thinking? Actual nonsense. Well, at least we'll get a couple Psycho Wand attempts before we inevitably leave. So yeah, it seemed very Ilgil and Delily intense. So I could see us doing even just a couple of rooms just for them. But definitely not a full quest. I would have to think about what room we would stop on. Probably literally the room where it was like for Delily, for Ilgil. Would probably where I would be where I stop. I think that's like one bad room to get there, which isn't the worst. Teleporting Epsilon strikes again. Ugh. Getting hit by that and the traps is the actual worst. Come on. Leave me alone, please. I can reapply buffs or something. Oh, I got tagged. Getting hard bullied out of my position, unfortunately. Reverser this. Damn, team is just getting absolutely annihilated by desync, I think. Because I don't even see what's hitting them on my screen. The flowers weren't even attacking. I'm assuming some shenanigans is happening. Oh my gosh, I can't even keep the team alive anymore. It's just constant downs due to the Epsilon desync. Plus there's traps, as I said before, which makes it kind of unfun. Yeah, needless to say, we're not doing a full clear attempt at this quest again. Like, what pray tell is beyond... Oh my god, what are some of these spawns? Spawns are terrible. When we're ready to give up, but before we die, I want to see what the emergency teleport does. Wow, I literally spawned and died to a Mega trap. Okay, I think that's where we bail. I think that's where we hit the bail button and go, you know what? I don't want to deal with that. I don't care what the rest of the quest looks like. My bad. I didn't know there were vegan traps here. I see how it is. That is what we like to call the I don't think so of quest design. Like, you put what and where on tower?
Wait a minute. This is a jail.
Yeah, I'm like, listen. Shaking my head. Okay. So, obviously we're not going to attempt to re-clear the quest, but from a clear standpoint, there's one lone Gibbles, which is obviously not better than Phantasmal World 4, but there is double Ilgil into double Delbeater. Is there an ID that gets a benefit from both? So, like, Delbeater would be Rika's Claw. Del Lily's not too hard to get to, which is Psycho Wand, and Ilgil is V502. Psycho Wand is on Viridian and blue for Delbeater. Heaven Punisher is on Delbeater. Psycho Wand is on Gibbles. I believe in the same scenario. Yes. So even Orange ID could technically reset on them. If they wanted to. For the Heaven Punisher chances. It's like a weird reset, but we could do it. So I'm gonna switch characters. We're obviously not gonna full clear. But I'm looking to see, like, where is the exact point where we go, Right, chat? Just, We'll figure it out. But I think White ID is a pretty safe choice here, because, right, there's an okay amount of Del Lilies early on, and V502. But potentially this could be a good reset quest, despite how terrible it gets. It's like Fragments of a Memory. There's a certain point where you just wave your finger and you go, no. You don't respect me. we don't go further. Floor 8. Okay, let's compare that hypothesis. So let's see how hard it is. So for very quick resets, double Ilgil, V502, I think we could agree would be pretty good. Clearing up to that room, White ID is probably okay. Yeah, oh man, the gimmicks are terrible. So let me do the quest log. There's quests for hunts. We gotta update. Single area only. Should I make a new category called like reset only? No. I could probably put this in single area only, but update something here. I mean, obviously we tell them not to do the full quest. That for sure. We can't say for them to do this. We'll give a little bit of time here. So again, like, it's an interesting reset. I'm not opposed to it, but ooh. The amount of stack gimmicks on this quest make it unenjoyable. And I would like to just point out, chat, just for the record, that the wiki does not tell you about any of these gimmicks, by the way. I would just like to state that. So if you feel like we're being unfair on, like, judging the quest, let it be known the only thing that is stated on the wiki is, quote, race against the clock to reach the top of Central Tower. Not, oh, oops, there's a million death traps, or oops, we're just gonna debuff you every room. I'm gonna say reset floor run. Yeah, reset floor 1. And then we'll have the Ilgils. There's 2 Ilgils. Then there's gonna be a reset floor 8, we'll say tentatively maybe, and see how accurate that is, see how many things we get between now and there. Because I actually don't think it was that bad until it got to... There was one room with the boxes. When the boxes started coming along the side, like a lot of boxes, that's where it started getting a little booty. Yeah, rip synchro for sure. So I will definitely put in the notes that it is a very terrible mechanic. I don't like the mechanic of it for sure. I will put on a Glide Divine to help me a little bit with the debuffs here. Like, this spawn is actually not terrible, right? Like, Lava's Cannon on White ID on Gibbles. I'm thinking White ID might be, like, if we're gonna do more than just one room, it's actually pretty good. Like, put down a way to stop these. Because Call's not the most exciting drop from this, but, like, I could see people resetting on that. And again, like, look at what the next room is. 4 Psycho Wand chances and Gibbles for another Lava's Cannon. So it's like, this is pretty White ID centric, I would say, at the moment. So to no one's surprise, White ID Tower is the choice yet again. Yeah, we definitely need to put a note in there that the gimmick is real strong in this quest. Yeah, like, see, like, these clears aren't terrible, right? Like, they're pretty standard, aside from the annoying shifted or Jellin gimmick, which that I genuinely don't like. I like how he just tanked that hit from me, by the way. I thought that was cute. Thanks, Flowers, in episode 2. I appreciate you just ignoring common things. We're gonna do our best to debuff. Guess I'll go for kind of cheesy stuns here. Yeah, like, so far, like, it's... Like, there was nothing wrong inherently with any of these spawns. I actually kind of enjoyed it to this point. We're just checking up to a certain remote. We're not looking for a specific item. The floor 4, things are still mostly okay. This is where, like, you would questionably reset. I could see some resets on floor 3. Yeah, Suka is not a very exciting drop, for sure. Team, deal with the Gibbles, get some power boxes. Again, isn't the worst. Where do the floors go wrong? So now we're on floor 5 still. This is still doable. Then there's like 4 Ilgils, so we're rewarded for at least going up to this point. So if I remember, it's like the Epsilon Quadra Ilgil at the far end of the room. Like, that is kind of unfortunate, but it's not like a deal breaker. And if we're doing V502 specifically, it's not too bad. Yeah, dying debuffs you. We were talking about that earlier. That's why I was saying I was getting confused earlier, how the team kept getting debuffed so often. Because I thought it was the Gaiguis doing it, but then I was like, I don't understand. Now there's no Gaiguis, yet you get debuffed. And it's like, I died, and I'm like, oh, it's a persistent state. I just didn't notice the first time we were in here. Yeah, there's some Cycle 1 attempts still. Okay, will I ever get Gaigu's body? Yes, no, nope. Get wrecked, fool. No Gaigu's body for you. Shall not receive any rares. Yeah, this might be the room that you reset on for White ID. Right? It's like it's all 8 enemies are the last time that you really won something. And this is on floor 7. So you know what? If we tell them to do floor 7 resets, I feel like this makes sense for the V5. It's like pretty easy to kill Ilgils. For people looking for them, it's not terrible. Back up slightly so I'm at a range. Ah, the teleporter. Unfortunate. I'm still in range of the miracle. Yeah, so I would probably say reset floor 7 Ilgil. I just literally lobby out. Don't even bother trying to fight this room. This room would be terrible on a reset. So unless there was like something genuinely worth grabbing, I don't see this wave as worth doing. And like, I'm not gonna stay behind for 2 more Del Lilies. That doesn't make any sense. You would be resetting for V5s, not the Cycle ones. Alright, so where does it go bad? Is it this room? Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. And then we just tell him to leave on floor 8. Makes sense. Okay, so we got confirmation. This is the floor I was thinking we'd stop at anyway. If team wants to kill them, they can kill them, but... gimmicks are strong here. I can stun them with Rifoi to buy the team some time. I'm not in the worst position for me ever. Yeah, like, unless this room, like, explicitly gives Ilgil, I don't think it's worth doing. I don't think it does. Just annoying Del beaters. Now the question is, are the traps not popping up because... oh no, they're still there. Okay, so I don't think any of us triggered the alarms. They're just really, really tanky for no reason, which is kind of unenjoyable. I'm curious enough to check the next room because it's Del Lilies. This just seems like an easy check. But we'll probably quit out after this. Unless I physically see that it spawns Ilgil, I'm quitting. Yeah, they probably reset on floor 7 Ilgil spawn. So for people that don't want to do a full run of another quest, it's okay. It's just very hard to do low. Without a cast, this would seem like a nightmare. Or not a cast. Without a force, this seems like a nightmare. So you just can't even get rid of it with Soul Atomizer. Yeah, like, look how many shots collectively the team is firing into that trap. That is not normal. guess. Leaving after this room, I think. Okay. So at least we got something to update on the quest guide. I got to say I tried this quest. I could see the reset vision. Ooh, there are a lot of Ilgil here, but obviously I still don't think it would be worth fighting this far. I think it'd be faster to reset. This team was like ultra desperate for some reason to not reset. Like the Delbeater spawning wall and getting hit by the flames. Oh, I'm so dead. Oh, there's no way I'm surviving that. The Delbeater blocked me. As soon as I didn't move forward while holding forward, I'm like, it's over. Enemy is so whack. Rip synchro. I'm just getting slammed. I don't think there's much I could do when there's this many Gibbles. Yeah, I think we just leave at this point. I'm dead, so there's no way the team could get rid of the debuffs. So let's update our notes. I think about how I would rate this difficulty. I'd probably put it as like a 7-star quest. I rate the reset lower, but the full clear is kind of gross. I'm willing to put it as an 8-star if for a full clear. I can't even imagine what a full clear of this quest would look like. It just seems really nasty to me. I just can't imagine that feels fun. Sorry. You'd have to be like so geared out of your mind to even have a chance at doing this. Yeah, doesn't make any sense. Move to a new song. I'm gonna say let's put a safety note. Do not attempt unless you have access to level 22 plus shifted D-band. Due to constant AoE debuffs from the level. Note, there are also many hard to kill. No, there are many tanky turrets that can freeze, shock, Egid. I feel like that's fair. I'm gonna rate the reset to the floor 8. I'm gonna put it as a 7-star. The other reset I might lower to a 5. The tags are the same. Okay. Note, play other quests. I don't mind the reset, but yeah, the full quest is just... That just seems really unenjoyable. I feel like people are like, yeah, I have my full sphere, you know, completed character. So this is the quest that only we would realistically complete. I could not imagine doing this without having like fully sphered stuff. Because there are just so many things that just instantly kill you. Welcome, DevD. Not to mention a very unfriendly gimmick where any death is extraordinarily punished, between needing constant revives and stuff like that. And without the ability to really go back easily, because you can put down a Ryuker, seems kind of messed up. Okay. So. Does chat want to try one quest? And see if it's more terrible than the quest that we just played? There is one quest we could try. I guarantee you it is going to be something if we play it. Oh, it'll be disgusting. Say goodbye to your synchro, by the way. Rest in peace, synchro. Oh, of course it's Twilight Sanctuary. We have to see what it is. We can't tease, like, we can't experience that and then not do Twilight Sanctuary. Like, now we have like a baseline of comparison. Is Twilight Sanctuary unplayable? Is it worse than this one? You've been avoiding this one? Oh boy. Oh man. So now we've played every tower quest. I mean, I don't like East or West Tower. I find them very boring. I don't even think they're hard. They're just very boring. Yeah. Ultimate mode warning. This quest is difficult. 4 players recommend. It's gonna be hot garbage. I'm not gonna skip the dialogue. Time to give me episode 2 PTSD. Been quiet since the incident. Something figured out. Also been willing to. Thanks for coming. Here's the situation. Very sudden outbreak of hostile monsters. I don't know what it is. Looking at the sanctuary. Want you to go secure it. Also, another party to take this job, but they dropped before reaching tower. So the retreat couple were still on the site. That's one thing before they left. They think the monsters blocked off path with rocks. You should be able to get through it easily. Okay, so this dialogue is actually helpful to explain the gimmick. Apparently there's rocks we might need to destroy. And there's also a warp at some point. Oops. Where did the team go? Oh, there's like a big warp here. Interesting. Okay. Started us in Jungle East. Not where I thought we would be, but okay. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I thought we were only going to be in tower the whole time. I did not look at what this quest is, other than there's apparently 90 ill gills. That's all the quest is to me. Ooh, annoying gimmicks that block visuals. Okay. Classic custom quests from Ephinea. Okay. This is still doable. This isn't a deal breaker. It's just annoying. I go that way. Where does this go? In a whole forbidden room in here. That was cute. I'm glad I dodged that. It's cute. Alright, so nothing is gonna spawn up here until we're done with those waves. That's all I wanted to verify. I think I'll be fine. I almost rest glitched through it. So, again, Discovery Man. Worst spawn. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's starting off somewhat normal. I mean, it has, like, elements of custom quests, don't get me wrong. Like, this doesn't feel like one that is... Well, I can zap them through the wall. Oh, that's such BS. Oh. Power of Force, chat. Okay. I mean, this is a pretty classic path that we take in many other episode 2 quests so far. It's just dark. The gimmick is it's dark. But it's not, like, ultra dark either, so I can see pretty far away. Whereas, like, I don't like the gimmick in, like, central area where, like, you can only see literally black figures, where this one is just... Your radius is cut short. And again, white ID is not bad for just normal jungle. I mean, obviously pink is preferred, but... This is a lot of Ol Gibbons, which is good for, Viscas. And the other kind of Gibbon is better for Lame to Argent. So far... I mean, I'm fine with the spawns. I don't have any complaints so far. I would have liked more to do maybe in the other room, but that's not like a deal breaker. More like a nitpick. It would have been nice if we could have spawned the other wave earlier, or skipped a wave or something. Obviously, I'm not a fan of the breaking of the graphics here. There are boxes here. Something. This just takes you back to the lab. Okay. We learned about the gimmicks with the rocks already, so we can't say the game is being unfair. You do have to read. There's a lot of boxes here. Okay. Decent amount of Disca. And again, for a quest that goes to tower, you know, getting Disca on the way there. I'm not gonna say no. We don't seem to be constantly debuffed as we move, so I'm gonna say it feels like an improvement so far. Yeah, so these Gibbons would have been lame to Arjun. I don't know if I would do this over like a Phantasmal. Yeah, like so far, this doesn't feel like a train wreck, but we also haven't seen Tower. Like, honestly, I would even do this as pink ID so far. There's enough here that I would probably enjoy it. There's an okay amount of boxes. The Sinnohs are at least coming a little bit for people that want to get like your dress plates and whatnot. Well, apparently we're gonna get a lot, or V5s if you're playing it. We have wedding dress in this particular run. But okay. Now the question is, as we get to harder areas, will it give us a healing circle? Oh, we're in control tower. And I can Ryuker. That's a start. That's already better than the other quest. That's the positive. I can put a telepipe down. I got so excited to hear the rare drop, and then I saw what it was. The disappointment was imminent. Okay, this has a lot of themes of liking to block your visuals. Noticing a pattern with the quest. Likes to obscure them in different ways. But again, like, these are like somewhat tame patterns. Is like the final room just gonna be like 30 Ilgil? Like how are we gonna get to 90 Ilgil? Like I am genuinely curious. And oh, there's even a healing circle? Chat, what's going on? I've heard rumors of this quest, but this is so much better than the other one so far. Yeah, like you could in tower you could always shoot through that because, you know, PSO doesn't make any sense. But so far, this is totally fine. Like Rico boxes on the side, that's a pretty classic one. Did they put boxes here? They put boxes here. But again, this feels like a better quest than the other one. Yeah, now the question is, are they gonna hit me with like a Del Beater here? Kind of. I felt like something was gonna be Gafoe worthy, and it was good to Gafoe because it flooded up the Del Lilies. Again, this is gonna be a lot of chances at cycle 1 at V5 on off season. Is this it before? Honestly, and then we could even, if we really wanted to, go back for it. Yeah, spawns are like actual normal spawns. Yeah, like two elites and then like, yeah, like this is like normal stuff. I feel confused. I feel confused. Is this part of the psychological warfare? Am I being buttered up for like the 12 times Ilgil into like quintuple epsilon? Like I imagine it's gonna be going up tower and then down tower. Because that's how they're going to spread out the Ilgils, based off of how we're seeing the waves currently. Like, there's definitely a lot of them, and there's a warp backwards. So it looks like our way to forward is to go through the other gate. Okay. Kind of like that. Rather than put the warp out in between. A little easier to get back over to. So we're seeing some of the 90 Ilgil. Is it preemptive to say I feel like we've been lied to about this quest? Especially after a raid on tower. This is like a cakewalk. Rip the slow-moving murder machine. Well, confirmed, we're not getting debuffed constantly. Confirmed. That's all that was. That was this party was checking. They wanted the knowledge check. It's fair. I'll put a safety Ryuker down, I guess. I mean, I guess in the future, we could always just put a telepipe down near the healing circle and just go back to it when we need to. So there's even tech where we could, like, with lower level characters, get away with more traps. So it's not a cruel setup, but that one could be a little tricky if we're not just expecting this. Fortunately, we have Oops All Cast, so we have a million ways we could react to it. But so far, I don't feel like there's been a wave where I'm like, wow, how are we supposed to deal with that without knowing about it? So I'm kind of okay with this. I deserve that. Okay, refroze them. I like them dividing this room in half with a little barrier there. I think that's cute. I mean, you could shoot through that wall, so that the wall doesn't really do anything. Even I'll be able to tech pass through. I'll probably swap the song in a little bit, so that way chat doesn't get totally tired of it. Getting more Lava's Cannon chances, which, again, is fine. Daigui doesn't have anything too exciting for us. So far, like, I definitely wouldn't bring Sky ID here so far. But there's been a lot of V5 chances. Oh, the lone Delveater, you got me. I wasn't expecting you. Little Delveater jump scare there. Okay, let me move the song forward. Hearing the different versions is reminding me of Phoenix Wright for some reason. Okay, there's some kind of laser gate switch. I'm gonna press it. Assuming we needed to do that for later. Okay. Go up the team so they don't die to Gaigui's Final Blast. Double Ilgil. Again, this is still pretty tame stuff. Like, obviously, if you're coming in without, like, pass, you're gonna have some trouble. But, I mean, it's tower. So it's like, you can't... Hard to complain about that. It's kind of like a... You just gotta get used to it kind of thing. So, again, if we did this quest again, what I would probably do is I would probably put a telepipe down near the healing circle so to save people from retrapping if they wanted to. Keep their synchro up for invincibility. I have no idea how I dodged that because I couldn't see it. Or Miracle. Okay, more Del Lilies. Photon drops. Rip Marco. I died for the team. This is where it starts to get a little trickier. I'm gonna heal up in case we get Delveater next or something weird. Okay. So it's like a small difficulty increase, but not like... oh, go PSO cheating or something. You know. Yeah, and I'm gonna put out a Gaboe just in case. You know, I feel like I did the right thing and wasn't rewarded there. I just like to state that on the record, chat. I feel like I did the right thing in the game when no. Feel a little multiplied the game there, I'm not gonna lie. Right, we're gonna reapply buffs. I'm gonna shake my head. Ooh. That's a little scary. I don't like the instant Ilgil in my face. Oh, so we have spawns on either side. Ooh. It's a little sneaky. I really like the concept of this room. Trying so hard to stunlock the Gibolts for the team. Heal ring. Oh, that's actually huge. Huge news to know it's there. It means I could debuff in safety while getting all my TP back. Like a good cheater. Yeah, so what I would do is I would probably put a Ryuker here for the future. In case we did desperately need it later. So we're getting like somewhat well-paced healing rings so far. It's a weird feeling. Oh, I can Rebarda through both of them. See, this is where I feel like the Force gets to do something that you wouldn't be able to do with ATP. Because I'm able to ignore the barriers completely. Okay. We're just unlock the Del Lily for the team. So, I'm kind of liking this so far. I don't think it's quite Stockholm Syndrome or anything, but, you know, we're making progress. And I like that they even have a Del Beater that politely stops in front of the group. Wow. Where was this in Penumbral Surge? Why didn't we have Del Beaters like that in Penumbral Surge? See, that's more what we're expecting. Yeah, what the heck is that? Like, wait a minute, you can just train them to not hit us immediately at start? Whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna debuff them. So with less people, it's a little more awkward, but with 4-man, which is clearly what the quest is set up for, it's not too bad. Okay, I froze the Miracle. So again, it feels like I'm doing something with the team. They get a reverser in there. Little debuff action going on. Put my HP. Ooh, the back attack is a little... That's a little messed up. I don't know if I like that spawn. I don't like the back attack. Like that. Little sneaky spawn there. That is a lot of ill-go. Okay, we definitely got to debuff and pray that I stunlocked the team. So now I feel like as a Force, I'm doing something. I'm trying to lock down both sides of the room. A very interesting room concept. I liked it up until the back attack. Okay, is there anything back here? There's more boxes. There's like switches in here, which I can press. So I will. What's gonna happen when I press this final switch? What terrible thing is about to happen? Okay, made the door open sound. Oh. Is there some kind of pattern we needed to hit? There's a third. I'm not sure. There's lights on the door corresponding to switches. Did we miss a switch somewhere is the question. Although it's doing the poison effect, but it's not actually poisoning us. I just realized. Oh. Okay, that's a bit more merciful. I legit thought we were being poisoned to death, given the room color. That's a little disorienting from like a visual standpoint, but this is fine so far. A Miracle exploded. Chat went, nope. No love. Only demise. That was like a somewhat fair Del Beater spawn. Because again, like, it assumes that everybody's at the top of the hill, which is good thought, so they're thinking about where we would be. Oh, that's my Ripoe target. There we go. That's a little scary. Oh my gosh. Oh, this was super bad for me. Team went on point with the freeze, though. That could have been so bad for me. Okay, Miracles on either side. Okay. Completing this death list seems a little... I'm not gonna say impossible, but it does seem like we would need a lot of practice. I feel like it would be more doable to do a death list on this than the other quest. Oh, it's not where I thought they were gonna come from. Fortunate. Up off the team's HP, put some safety decoys out. Get wrecked at Miracle. This quest must be kind of crazy during Anniversary with all the bonuses. Like, there are so many. We're even getting handgun gold chances. Oh, Gibbles, no. Well, I think I'm starting to understand how they fit on all the enemies. We've been in this room for quite a while. Not that I'm complaining, but it's just... Hopefully we'll get to see what the other rooms look like at some point. Now, let's try to heal up a little. Oh, I tried so hard to heal. I almost healed in time. Okay. Wow, we're getting 107 experience a second in episode 2? A tower? That never happens, chat. Our XP per second is so trash normally. Okay, so there's a healing circle behind us. And again, the Quadra Del Lily at the end, it gives you time to reposition. They're not the most aggressive enemy. Okay, we're gonna get trap reset as soon as we could get through that purple barrier. Okay. There we go, Chad. We can officially say we have played more episode 2 here than I think I did in like 2022. So I don't think I touched tower until much later, or maybe 2021 is more apt. Oh, I've been runneth over. Get that into a cure. Spare the team some spinning in circles. Again, like, these feel like pretty fair spawns. Aside from like the back attack, most of the Del Beaters pause without needing any advanced setup. And I like that when we were in like a 2v2 split, which is I'm pretty sure how they envisioned the quest being cleared there. Oh, we didn't unlock this. Maybe it's after we clear the room we can go back and get that warp. Oh, okay. Now that's an example of a spawn I don't appreciate. That's the kind of Del Beater spawn I don't like, where I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, at least it's easy enough to remember where it is. Alright, so let's go back to a different room. Oh boy. Spamming debuffs and Rabarda. Leave me alone. Another handgun gold chance with Lava's Cannon. So lots of Ubers right now. I'm shockingly not dead from that. I thought that would kill me. Oh my gosh, why are we fitting so many enemies in this room? I don't know how I feel. Okay, we finally accessed the healing circle. That was a long fought battle for that healing circle. I'm sure Chad is happy to get all their freeze traps back. gonna switch it up the songs since we've been in here for a while. Got a safety Ryuker, because the game lets us do it. Another, like, I mean, like, I'm in, like, shock. I was expecting, like, utter garbo, but it's like, I'm liking the box arrangements to give these rooms personality. I'm liking the healing circle placement. I like the tall structures being used for decoration, but also to, like, help guide the party, split it in two. Such a weird feeling. I thought this quest was going to be terrible. Like, just to put it in context for people that don't know what I'm talking about, people complain about this quest, like, a lot on the Ephinea Discord. It's not, like, every day, but, like, enough that if I check once a month, I will usually see somebody complain about this if they're talking about episode 2. And honestly, I got Asuka, that's so sad. Honestly, I would probably so far play this quest again. I mean, it's a little dicey in this room with the Gaigui. I don't know how I feel about this. Everything else is kind of fun. I'd probably have to play slightly more optimized if we did it again. I'm at the point where Glide Divine is actually probably the right choice in most scenarios here. I'm gonna die there, I think. Oh, I'm getting hard bullied. Yeah, it's hard. Once the Gibbles gets uncontrolled, it's a little rough, but we're fine now. Oh, let's dodge that. Debuff. He's kind of in a weird spot. Let me revive here. Yeah, like that spawn I don't like. I don't like that spawn. I don't mind them, like, splitting them up, but putting them behind the barrier is a little rough. Oh my gosh, just give me a chance to rebuff. Out of here. We're gonna go find Marco. We're gonna try to get through this wall of enemy. I'm gonna pray I don't die randomly. Reapply some buffs. There we go. Everybody is now buffed. Yeah, this room's a little tight. I don't know how I feel about this one. I like the look of the room. It's 10 out of 10 here, but holy. Alright, team is getting wiped out left and right. I'm out of moons. Team's kind of in trouble here, I think. Yeah. I'm dead here. The problem is the murder flowers are on one side of the room, and I'm just getting hard-bodied by Gibbles, like every other punch. So I need to back way up to stand a chance. I almost reached the team in time. It was so close. I'm gonna go back for moons once we're done with this. I think I can revive. They can hit me from there? How far were they from me? Or is it the Del Lily that hit me? Oh, it's the Del Lily. Unfortunate. I was trying to buff the team, but I'm out. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a Ryuker down, so if I die again, it doesn't matter. I'm going to go back right now to go get Moon Atomizers. So yeah, that room kind of jumped in difficulty a bit more than I was hoping for. But it's not necessarily a mark against the quest, just more... So many insta-kill is kind of rough. So I liked up to this room. This room is a little more... Well, the problem with No More Fun is just that, like, if you guys don't freeze trap immediately, the quest is just gonna hard punish. So the moment we were not in a position where we could freeze trap, we die. Like, there's just nothing else to say about it. So unfortunately, they decided to put a lot of the insta-kill opposite of where we happen to be standing. I still don't view this as a deal breaker so far. It's just slightly more annoying than it should be. So we need the team playing like way further up. So what I'm talking about, when you guys are like way back there, you need to be where I'm at right now, over here, because we're getting bodied by these insta kills because nobody's over here to trap them. So somebody has to be here. Alright, as long as one person's here, we should be fine. Okay, now we're done. Let's go get some scape dolls. I think like 2 dropped over here. So I would say like if we played again, it instead of like a 2v2, it almost kind of wants us in like a line where like one person is like here, one person is here, and you have like a third person holding it down like here, and a fourth person holding down here. Kind of like a really stretched out U, I guess. I think that's what it wanted, and because we didn't do that, the game punished us. So we'll keep in mind, I guess. Okay. I'm gonna proceed to the next room. A little kill, huh? I think I can stall them. Yeah, like that one felt like there's definitely a way you have to stand in it. And it's like we just didn't know where the spawns were. Like it's no one's fault. We're playing for the first time kind of thing. It's just more up until this point, quest knowledge didn't seem to matter. But that room was like I felt like that one was more of a knowledge check, which was a little rough. Alright, let's reapply some buffs. Yeah, like rooms like this, it doesn't matter like if we're like pixel perfect on the north side, as long as we can aim at either portion, we're fine. And I think the problem with the other room is because they put them behind the door, we didn't have like a good line of sight from downhill, if that makes sense. So once those murder flowers were uncontested, they just do what murder flowers do. So I'm gonna put out some foes to slow them down a little here. But like, see, now we're picking up into more of the rooms that we kind of want to see. It's just like tightly packed, but not like unfair. This is more what I want from the quest. So kind of a little bit of a shame there's a spike of difficulty there, but still not quite a deal breaker. Let's go take the HP material. Guardian shield. A lot of ill. Oh, back attack. Oh, back attack. Run, it's a miracle. It's a miracle. Where's the team? I can't kill this by myself. I'm so dead. Try to do this. Okay, now we're good. So that spawn was that spawn felt like a knowledge check, because it was like, if I did not rebarded that, I'm pretty sure that would have teamed us there 100%. I stun locked that thing for like 9 casts, and that would have been firing on the team as they fought the Ilgils. That would have been so bad. But like, I didn't know. I just got lucky there. Okay, are we doing any more back attacks? No. Put a Deloli next to me though. That's a little mean. Alright, so this seems like, as a force without Glide Divine, I would be very sad. But with a force with Glide Divine, I feel okay about this. So I now don't try the back of the room. So every time we go to clear one of these, I'm gonna make a mad dash backwards. Speaking of which... put a little Gafoe out. There is a warp back there. Where does the warp go? Just further in the same room or a different floor? It put us all the way back here? Oh. I don't think that was worth it. Oh no. Okay, somebody needs to telefight me. That was not worth. Why did it do that? It was like, that was kind of messed up. It put me all the way back at floor 1. I mean, they mentioned the portal, so I can't say it was totally unexpected. It's like, I'm like, oh, maybe this will go to a different side of one of the floors we can't go to, and maybe it's items or something. Who knows with custom quests? It could do anything. Like, no, back to the beginning. I was literally about to, I was gonna say, I'm just gonna panic Gafoe and just believe in the panic Gafoe. I think did work. It slowed something down. Damn, this is a long quest. This is not a quest I think I could grind, but it would be like, I'd do a one of fun of. It's long enough that it's like, yeah, it is worth like doing 3 episode 2 quests. I mean, hey, if all it wants to do is deposit Gibbles in the middle of the room, I'm kind of okay with this. None of us are over there, so none of us care at the moment. So again, we have a team of pretty much oops all snipers, so I'm not really that worried about this. Oh, back attack. Oh, that was scary. Revive. Yeah, team is locking them down with the frozen shooters. They're like, listen, playtime is over. Nice try, Del Beater. Good charge. Just Gafoe says no. Where are the 3 murder flowers? Oh, they're like way back there. I see them. I mean, again, I'm kind of okay with these spawns so far. Although I feel like we're being lured into a 5 enemies in the middle kind of scenario. Hello, Del Beater. I'm actually going to retreat up the hill because I feel like that's where it doesn't want me to go. We're definitely debuffing where we can here. Let's get some freezes going. Okay, I managed to get to Marco. Ooh. Leave me alone, Ilgil. Yeah, without an adept on this quest, it is definitely rough. The crazy part with how many enemies are here, I don't even think there's the second part to the tower at this rate. The rate earlier, I would have said yes. Now I'm not sure. Alright, so we're gonna play it slow. So I think the way to play this floor is definitely to play high up. It seems to like real hard punish you if you go down to the lower floor. And unfortunately for the people that are there, I'm gonna say just rest in peace. I don't know what you're gonna do with all those murder flowers. Other than I'm trying to stop the Gibbles from murdering me. There we go. Some brief moments of freedom. I'm gonna keep retreating upwards. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. I'm like, no. I'm not giving up the high ground. Yeah, there we go. Let's try to get some buffs in, get some more debuffs. So as long as we play cautious to the rear, it's not too bad. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I'm running low on moons. Team's getting wiped super hard here, unfortunately. Oh, no. This could be bad. I'm getting locked down by Ilgil. I can't do anything. Okay, there we go. Yeah, unfortunately, teams kind of split here. I think that was a mistake. We'll learn for next time if we play it again. Get a revive in there. How many moons do I have? 6? Okay, I picked up some on the way back at least. Yeah, I definitely think holding the top floor is huge. I think if we give up the top floor for any reason, we just die. I'll be real honest with you. Like, if we ever don't have like 2 people at top floor at all time, I think it's just game over. I'm willing to play kind of in between. But I think at this point, I don't really want to touch the murder flowers. I might just go back for fluids. I'm totally out, actually. Let's be careful, team. I have 2 scape dolls in case I get mowed down again. Rip my money. I realize now I probably should have swapped into this mag. That's fine. So we're back here. We're debuffing. Living our best life. Holding top floor. I'm very scared to see what the central control room looks like. Debuffing what we can. And we're retreating. We're not giving up top ground. Like no. Like it's kind of like we're cutting downwards, right? Like there's just a lot of little bumps. We're trimming them. But every now and then we just look behind us and go, no horror movie jump scare here, please. No, thank you. So every time we think we hear a spawn, and then I just back up. So I would say this quest is pretty fun for a ranger. I feel like for a hunter, this quest would be an absolute nightmare. Like, can we be real? Like, the Q cast needing to navigate this sounds kind of nightmarish. Poor Humar, yeah. Humar's not doing anything, chat. GG. I'm gonna slowly go back to top floor because I worry about our top floor. Yeah, nothing spawned in top floor. That's all I need to know. There we go. I'll be bait for middle floor. I'm not close enough that I trigger the murder flowers, but I am close enough that I can debuff the whole room. Okay. We're holding top floor, so we should be fine here despite the back attack. Good job, team, cleaning out the murder flower again. See, now that we're paranoid about top floor, look how much cleaner the kills are going. We're like, Oh boy. I'm moving up slightly away from the middle of the room. We gotta recognize too where it's not worth triggering them. Like again, like we have so many frozen shooters, like we don't care about this encounter. So checkmate quest, we're in your meta now. Also kind of wild, we're at like 261,000 experience. I'm gonna put a safety Gafoi down. Are we done? I mean, the door hasn't opened yet. Somehow. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, we're guarding top floor. Okay. Top floor being secured as we speak. Okay. We're telling them to get away from us. Yeah, top floor is where it's at, chat. Like, we are being rewarded heavily for guarding this room. But like, listen, No zombie evasion from all the elites. Get out of here. We're boarding up the windows. Get away from us. I love that this quest is so long that if I would just let the extended song run, it will actually run out at some point, genuinely speaking. Although I haven't had a good chance to swap song. I might try to do it right here. We're gonna try to swap real quick. Crazy. 18 minutes of the song. Okay, this feels a bit more appropriate to what we're doing. Put out a safety Kafoi in case something spawns. That way I can cover mid floor and top floor. This is Del Beaters or something. Oh, that was the quest. Hey, what's at the top room then? Wait, what's in here? Are there any chests? Oh, there's a lot of chests. Oh. Oh, okay. That kind of makes up for some of the other floors. Huh. Honestly, now putting that in perspective that was the final room was kind of nice. Yeah, look at the sparkles. Great reward. Look at all the sparkles. Yeah, I mean, if you could do this deathless, chat, you get 300,000. I still think we get 75,000. As a reminder, chat, I think we get 75,000 for the clear. Just so that you're aware. I know you might have used a lot of moons, but ... And you might have been using a lot of charge, ... But I think we're about to get a ridiculous quest reward for clearing it. I mean, would I grind this quest over and over? Probably not. Would I do this instead of doing like 3 TTFs? Maybe. Alright, let's see who... Do I gotta talk to this guy again or just hand it in? Done it. Cleanse the darkness. Please accept the reward. Who's this? You did it, sure. Now do it without being downed. I bet you can't. I mean, like... I do like the look of that character. I don't usually see him very often. Yeah, 75,000 Meseta. I don't know, chat. With that kind of quest reward, is that worth it for you? 75,000 Meseta? I mean, for me, that covers me as a force by, like, flying colors. Like, we used a lot of, like, primates and moons, but that's also a lot of money. So even if you spend, like, 30k on that, you can still use charge. Very interesting stuff. I might have to put Twilight Sanctuary on there. Might put like a cliff note. Put like a work in progress next to it. Yeah, like, it's obviously very difficult to do Deathless because there's just so many murder flowers and it requires a lot of coordination, but like, I thought that was more fun to do than some of the other tower quests, to be honest. Like, it's very long. Like, that I understand if people don't want to do it because the quest is long. Like, that I totally get. Like, that I'm not even gonna argue. I do Deathless work. I'm just gonna mark it as work in progress because I don't want to spend time fixing this for now. I'll come back to it later. Yeah, no teleporting Epsilon. We didn't fight any, you know, cross-formation Death Lilies. There was like 2 points where we got ambushed from behind kind of brutally, which did amp the difficulty significantly. Quest to reward Meseta, I thought it was pretty good, right? Because you got to put it in context. Episode 4 would give you like what, 25,000 Meseta for a boss clear that takes about 18 minutes. It's about 3 times that rewarded Meseta, but it's also not a boss clear. So I thought the Meseta was very fair. And obviously if you go Deathless, there's the huge reward of like, what was it, 300,000 or whatever we talked about before. So clearly there's a big upside to it. Yeah, so it's like, it definitely feels like it pays for itself. Like, even with me buying Tri-Fluids and Moons, I still went positive 50,000 in the quest. And Tri-Fluids are very expensive, so... Okay, so I guess the question is, team, what would you like to do as an unwind from that quest? Yeah, lots of healing circle opportunities. I'm just gonna grab... I don't think you actually need trap vision in that quest to remove that. It definitely needed demons, though. Been trying to get another red ring. Yeah, we could do some red ring attempts. Get a change of fortune, apparently. Survey says. Horses, males. I mean, I'm gonna play as a force, don't get me wrong. Let's do a couple TTFs. I feel like team has earned a more normal quest at this point. So let's see, we did Fragments of Memory, we did episode 2, we tried the raid, but that quest was just honestly not that fun. Then we did Twilight Sanctuary, and that one was surprisingly decent. Like, I would say, like, fortunately, we had really strong casts. It's not something I would just do with, like, random people. But, like, 90 ill gills. Right, chat? 90 ill gills is kind of a big number. Yeah, let's do some red ID runs here, because this is definitely my favorite TTF ID. Little reward for chat for putting up with the nonsense. So yeah, so at least we learned like the raid on Central Tower. You could do for Ilgil resets over Phantasmal World 4. I don't know if I'd like hard recommend it for that. Yeah, we have to give a warning that the rest of the quest is unplayable garbage. To be real with you, we can't do that to people and just be like, yeah, just full clear it. It's fine. Difficulty 1 star. Well, thank you for sticking around, Marco. Hopefully you get a red ring for all the work you put in today. See if it's in the cards. In the meantime, let's switch over to a new song. Don't mind me, just gonna phase into the floor. The ultimate camouflage. I realized I forgot something. I'll buff the team and then go back for it. I'm gonna say good luck team for a little bit. I gotta get something from the bank. It's somewhat important that I get this. Okay, now we're helping the team. Nice level up. Don't mind me. Slowly capping my MST. Yeah, we'll definitely take a warp out, because they're gonna kill the Hildelts before we kill the Talos. I'm just gonna do this to warp to them. Save some time. Yeah, I figure a little Commander Blade would perk up the team. Enjoy a little bit of that extra accuracy. That other quest, I don't even think I could have gotten away with Commander Blade. There were so many times I needed to Glide Divine. Like, some of the smaller rooms, maybe not, but there were a lot of long hallways in the tower. The fact that we got over 200,000 experience on Ultimate in Episode 2 is kind of gross, but funny. Another fireball. So plus side, got the D.Parts. Basically everybody between last session and this session that is playing with us currently has received a D.Parts. We know that's working successfully at least. Give me the little Bulmers. Did not work as expected. I do have 3 seals on. I'm like, why am I doing so little damage? And now it makes more sense. Mill Lily! Get out of here. Out of here. What is this nonsense? Kill that Mill Lily and show it what up. Get out of here, Mill Lily. Again, I challenge you. Whenever we get these enemies, 25 hit demolition comment, that's funny. Just ask yourself, is it rare enemy we... then just shake your head. Easily done. At least they can take my warp to go back. I think they're picking up the demolition comment. Yep. Might as well fix synchro since I'm here. Somewhat relevant in what we're about to do. Managed to get shipped on everybody there, which is perfect. That's why I like to usually just buff while I'm here. Go with the extra accuracy. Chicks. I don't feel like fighting you. Team can clean them up if they want to. Slowly kill the cannabins in this room. I have the team a little bit of time here. Good enough. Sadly, no anniversary events, so I'm not super excited to full clear them, but I can kill a few. A little easier to get through. Almost tri-fluided, that would have been way too early. Nasty Zalor on them. So done if they get confused. Oh, team scaring me. There we go. Got jump scared. I guess I could kill them for Sorcerer Arcane chances. I guess. Oh no. Otherwise, I'll just switch to Red Saber. Like, to be fair, we've already gotten the team, I think, like 2 of them. I'm like, oh, we did some checks, that's all that matters. Make sure my Kazan was active. Okay, do not mess with my camera, PSO. I better hold forward and touch that little corner that I'm seeing in front of me, and I swear if I'm like on the side of it, I'm losing my mind. Do not teleport my camera, please. Thank you. Yeah, there's something about, like, I don't know if that's RNG. Like, that's now like the 8th or 9th time that 7 or 8 shocks leads to the shock sound effect, and then it dies afterwards. I put on the Commander Blade again for the team. Enjoy the accuracy. Put a little Gaffoe down. Might as well kill these for the weapon checks. I don't know if I care about the Disca. I always do Disca in the next room. These guys are away. Where's the lone Arlen? Let's get Fuse Trap. I'll let them fight each other for a bit. On Discas, give me a good Disca. I did get some minor upgrades for my other characters at least. Can't say it was pointless. They're on the final wave. I'll probably just telepipe out. So unless something actually amazing drops on these claws, it's faster for me to warp. Not worth the walk. We got here fairly quickly, despite clearing a lot of optional enemies, so I'm happy about that. It's like a little shy of damage of killing them, it's so sad. If I was wearing a Gafoe merge here, I think it would actually kill. Or a Foe merge, I mean, but I don't think I need to do that. Like, I could, in theory, switch a couple Iconium to one-shot if I need to. I think it's better for me to just hold the Commander Blade. Stack a couple Gafoes here. I am shocked I have not been hit so far casting Gafoe. I feel like I'm in an alternate reality. How is this happening? Okay. I think I just had a hitless Gafoe spam. That's interesting. That doesn't happen very often. It's like one of the slowest spells that we have. We're definitely going to do a couple of these into a Glide Divine if we're able to. There we go. Let the team enjoy at least 5 or 6 attacks with boosted accuracy. Now we debuff and then we go back to Commander's Blade. So we have to kind of react to the boss, so I have to actually somewhat pay attention here. We have 3 seals on and we're going to be very sad. Oh. Well, the boss is just dead. Cool. Oh, I hope that swapped in time. I heard the menu, but did it swap? Can't tell. Like, I definitely hit confirm. It lit up. I heard the sound effect, but did it actually swap? If I want to press it and find out. It didn't swap. That's unfortunate. Back to Commander Blade. Lost the team a little bit of deep damage there, but I think I can make it work here. Ooh, those big sacrifice and heavy hits. That's always good to see. Let's see. Did Falls Remord Marco? Let's find out. So yeah, shockingly, Twilight Sanctuary not the worst thing we played today. Despite the rumors and people complaining. I mean, it's a long quest, so like, I don't know if I would do like 30 of them kind of thing, but wow, we cleared that sub 12 minutes with the extra kills. Huh. Well, that was a good time. Got my little level up on with this character. Which kind of matters, because she's not max accuracy or max MST. So we'll do, I don't know, maybe 2 more TTFs? And I'm willing to do a final quest of whatever you want. So I'll take Escape Doll. There's no way we didn't get S rank. I was like, it was fast, it was deathless, it was 140 kills. There's no way. Give me that S rank. Okay, made some money out of the quest. That's always good. We do have a free slot for people that want to try some TTF. Do, as I said before, 2 more. Thank you again, Marco, for the run. Switch the music up a little. Yeah, I gotta put that as the 6 started. That's not fun. I'm just looking at what my recommendations are for each of the difficulties. Like, yeah, it's not. 7 is like a very challenging quest. 8 is like full speared stuff only kind of thing. And I'm like, Twilight Sanctuary wasn't quite that. It does require a good team comp, which is why I'm like, it's not quite a 5. Thank you again, Marco, for joining us. Sadly, we did not get any V502, Cycle 1, Lavis Cannon, etc., but we got D.Parts. I guess we'll do, as I said before, 2 more of these, and if there's a request from Imperameter, something you would like to hunt, let us know. A little bit of that. Check some boxes. So yeah, it does give me a lot to think about. Like, obviously we can't put it in rotation for like Christmas where we're looking to get a lot of presents, but it's very interesting. I guess I would be willing to play that during Valentine's event? Question mark? Over just doing TTF runs? Because we did like 4 hours of TTF and got nothing. I would rather at least mix it up a little with that quest, since it is harder. See where we go from there. I'll teleport to the team. I'm greedy for these red sabers. I do want an upgrade here. Greed was not rewarded. So sad. All you want is like 35-40% unteched machine. They're like, nope. No reward for you. Stand still, regen some TP. Ooh, that was some good damage from the team. I did mine slightly early, but I think the team got a good hit there. Cover all the boxes. Briefly switch to Club Laconium for this single enemy, I guess. Switch back to Rifo emerge here before I forget to do so. I have a lot of time to swap out that, so I'm not too worried. Back to Commander Blade to help them out a little. Why can I not get by them anymore? What's going on? Fine. Too big, apparently. I was half expecting us to get another Mill Lily, I'm not gonna lie. Or Nano Dragon. Bonk. Four enemies. Set up Rebuker. I got a million seconds in the world to set up for it. Always telepipe out. As I said before, I really don't like the green warp has elements of yellow in it. Like, if you go and check those pixels, it's like half green, half yellow, and I have to stare at it for like a little bit to go, wait, is this actually green or yellow? And then I see like the actual yellow warp, and I'm like, okay, this is a bit more unambiguously yellow. But when it's just green, I have no idea. Bait is real. It could be anything. I'll take the boss money. Okay. Grab that guy real quick. Thought about if I wanted that scape doll, but I'm like, it'll probably be okay. Not like we don't get one a run at this point. So I guess if I ever need to fix my escape doll account, we just play TTF for like 10, 11 times in a row with the red ID clear. We'll be fine. There we go, easy cleanup. Amy has found red ring. Nice. Okay. Yeah, we don't need to do like a full clear when we're down a person. I think this is a fine pace. We still get some kills. Saves us like 30-40 seconds. When you have a four-man squad, it makes more sense to do. When you have less, it makes less sense. Dead. Yeah, so that's consistent. So I said dead when I heard it gets shocked, just for clarity. Where I'm like, yeah. So it is consistent if you zap it for some reason. I didn't think that was... I thought it was supposed to be RNG, but it's clearly not. I feel kind of confused by that. Also, Foe being somewhat useful to open the cage. It's kind of a good feeling, because normally I just don't do anything in this boss fight. At least I can get the team out of there pretty quickly. So let's check these for weapons, because they're more likely to do them. Bait them out a little, make sure the team is able to get to the bonus guy. Take me a second. Yeah, as soon as I see the team is done with the other room, I'm just gonna bail. And I might as well get these kills while I'm here. So I'll finish up, I think, on these Arlons and telepipe out. Well, since we have less people... you're a whole minute faster. Ooh. A whole minute, chat. Ooh. Forbidden 8 minutes. So yeah, I still got to check a whole bunch of Arlens at least. That's kind of like a... We'll call it the compromise check. I don't check every Arlen, but... Not bad. I'll take 12 over 0. And it should still be enough to qualify us for S rank for the most part. We killed the extra slimes, we killed the dragons, we killed the other enemies. We cleaned up all the forest. Should give us an S. Yeah, see, that time the weapon started loading, so I should have it. I think previously I heard the sound effect, but the weapon didn't pop up. Just gotta be careful with that with debuffing. Buff over to 3 seals, play it safe. Okay, this is fine. I should be able to protect the team from the spinners if we're close. Oh, this boss is so done. GG to this boss. GG. Tough time for sure. Should the commander blade to improve their accuracy. We almost did the same amount of damage as we did with 4 players with 3 players, just because I got the early Zalor. Kind of wild. So close. Don't target me. Okay, good. They did target. A Sakapoe. Be able to get some good damage here with a stack. 3 steel should stop me from getting knocked down. I should be able to do a lot of damage here. Yep, there we go. Get out of here. So yeah, with Stack of Foe I did 900 damage instantly. Like, that's not insignificant. It does speed it up by, like, literally a whole attack. Is that I can fling a Foe for another 200 something. That's not bad. The music got very ominous as I switched it over. 11, 17, pretty good. I popped the boxes even though I've never been rewarded for popping them so far in the entirety of playing this. So one last one, and then whatever team 1 says the final quest, we'll pause there. 9:10 is Nanako's super late night, I got some stuff to do. But I figure 3 hours or so, ended up being a bit longer than expected. Wow, that was still A rank? Oh, because we had a death. Oh, that would be why. Huh, I would have thought 117 would have still been good enough, but apparently not. Rip the skip doll, apparently. Back to Rip emerge. YMD TMT says is your party reserved. No, you can hop in. I think I saw you in the lobby. You're more than welcome to join us. Password is King, A-I-N-G. Game is Ziggy. So far, I have to say, even though I don't like the Samurai Warriors soundtrack as much as the Dynasty Warriors ones, the fifth game soundtrack's pretty solid. We're in Fodra Block 2. I thought I walked by you earlier. That's why I was like, I thought you were in the same block. Bodra time. Beauty Seal is here. Assuming that is YMD TMT. Nice. Little buff action going there. Well, since we have a new player, you know what we usually do when we get a new player that joins us? We have to do a cookie quest at some point. So we're gonna offer it to you, YMD. However you would like to be called. We'll do one cookie quest with you as our closing quest. Oh, leave me alone, enemies. Leave me alone, enemies. Yeah. Hey, Nick, look, please. Yeah. You could recommendations. Tower, Underground, episode 4. You know what? I'm just gonna telepipe. I got left alone in here. I don't clear this quickly enough. There we go. So yeah, Underground. Just think about if there's something you want from Underground. If you want to do like green ID, red ID, pink ID, those are usually pretty popular. There's also very hard mode cookies if you just want Ignition Cloak. I was gonna say, it's your cookie. I'd like to treat people well that we have not gamed with before. No worries. So we'll do at least another TTF, since we have somebody joining us from the TTF, but then we'll end with a cookie. There we go. There we go. Just waiting on retract. There we go. Let's see if we get the dragon kill glitch. Do have 3 Cannon Rouges. We have a decent chance of it happening. CR is missing. No worries. Not the end of the world. We're not expecting the most optimal plays. If you have it, you have it. If you don't, it's fun. Everybody is all different gear levels. The only time it matters is episode 2. That's where we feel it if nobody's geared. But we're just doing TTF. That's fine. Let's go for it. Let's see if we get it. Oh, you got it. Good job, team. Insta-kill. Good job. Good. It's already dead. Good job. That's a 10 out of 10, chat. Oh, you love to see that dragon quick kill. It was so good. Well-timed Cannon Rouge equals instantly dead dragon. For clarity, for people that might be tuning in, I don't mean like we hit it as soon as it's targetable and it died. I mean, it was already dead coming into phase 2. It dies on frame 1. You cannot get a faster kill than that, to my knowledge. Oh, that Bulmer got blown up. Speaking of which, YMD, I'm not sure if you're in a guild or not, but you're welcome to join our team. And now that Commander Blade works, it's actually relevant. It's like, if you want bonuses, we will offer it. There we go. It is just a free 20 accuracy if you're not on the team already. No worries. Get out of here, Nano Dragon. Alright, we're just getting the extra kills here. Nicely done, team. I smacked my phone by accident. Put down a Ryuker. Let them slime dupe. Perfect. Digest, we want to do. There we go. Context clues, I figured it out. Detective on the case. Oh, I canceled my shift though. It was slightly too slow. That's fine. We have time to set up for it. It's just worm. that murder. Hold down and right, heal the team. More guild checks. Now let's see if we get any free kills with Confuse here. Got a couple. Stay behind with Imperameter. Just work a little easier. They are hard of items, so we might as well check. And we can't say that it's like a pipe dream to get, since I think we've gotten 3, no, maybe 2 on stream so far. So it's a bit more common than you would think. I guess because there's just so many guild chicks and we do so much TTF, that if you end up killing, you know, 25 guild chicks across 20 to 30 runs, the odds are actually not that terrible. Okay. Sure, we'll take your pipe. Saves a little bit of a wall. Thank you for that. Up to you if you guys want to kill the cannibals here. I don't have a preference. Or the guild chicks, I'm just happy clearing it out that other room because it's easy. We'll just skip it then. We'll kill the ones guarding the door and then we'll just move on. At least we could say we still got some decent kills. Red Saber's out for maximum damage. A little late, but it should still work. Blade on. Yeah, that extra accuracy for Commander Blade has been kind of a nice little passive buff. It gives me more to do as a force. I'm not ATPing this. Reapply shifted to everybody, so I feel pretty good about that. Might as well kill these claws. One day they'll drop a weapon of interest. The Arlen's alone. I'm gonna go to my magical spot up there and start sniping them. So at least I could do the Disca checks while team kills. We'll get something interesting. Oh, okay, no worries. I was gonna say, worst that happens is I just come revive you since I'm coming up here anyway. Not a big deal either way. The Arlens are a little split up, but I think I can at least get a few kills while team clears the other room. At least we can say we did a decent amount of Cycle 1 chances today. Most of them were not optimal, but we could say we did blue ID, white ID, and now red ID Cycle 1. Ooh, the photon drop, that's painful. The speed at which team is killing, I'm just gonna preemptively put down a little warp there. I'm just gonna clean up this Arlen, then I'll be there. Nothing of interest. As well as just rest the people. Nice, it gave me invincibility. Always appreciate that. Lock 3, Noka is found. What they find? Another red ring. I mean, I guess it makes sense. If you're on during Rare Week, what else would you be doing? And our answer was apparently Twilight Sanctuary earlier. Yo, give me lone random spinners. There we go. We skip always that killed a couple. Alright, so we're gonna Zalor, and then we're gonna mash Kafoi, and then when I think that they're good, I'm gonna swap back to Glide Divine. That was a good swap timing. I was scared I wouldn't do that quick enough. I get a little more accuracy buff here, then I get my instant Zalor. I'm gonna make sure that I swap back to Command Blade, and also swap into 3 Seal so I don't die. See what the boss does here. Apparently nothing, so I'm gonna swap back to Glide Divine. The mind games. I was ready to kill those spinners with Stack of Foamy, Glide Divine, 3 Seals. But nope. Apparently not. Well, then I'm just gonna immediately Zalor this boss. Direct falls. Go back to Command Blade to give them accuracy. Look at that beautiful damage. Half health on just the first phase. This boss is dead. Oh, I killed it with Bowie. Yes. I did it, chat. The phone roll Bowie said, nope. Fight's over.
Dead already?
4 falls. Let's see, are we gonna have the random player has joined get free red ring? We've seen that happen before. Maybe it'll happen. The path's clear. Like that. Sadly nobody got red ring. We had the classic, oh, you've never done episode 4 before, and then they get what was it, 80 caliber? Well, it's like, oh, well, I guess you're done. Mission accomplished. I'm going to go and restock. Could it be me, says Retract? Sadly, it wasn't just you. It was a couple people. It happened more than once, so shockingly. It's gonna restock from earlier. Might as well check the store. Maybe it'll give me something useful. Nope. I think it was remote and there we go. I was gonna say Imperameter I think might have been higher. That's where I was going with it. How did you get us on the first try? That is true. Nice, we killed enough to get that S rank. That's what I was looking for. Get that Scape Doll. Let's do one more TTF and then we'll do a cookie. Leave it up to YMD how they'd like the cookie to be used. So they said episode 4, but we gotta pick an ID at some point. Let's do one more TTF. Yeah, I think people do like pink for like slicer plus limiter. Green and red are both both Heaven Striker, excuse me. Green, I think there's some chance of E101 over Disca Brave Man. They're very close, at least. Yeah, we'll definitely do episode 4 after this then. Come on, give me something good. Okay, team's helping me here. Thank you, team. Come on, give me some red sabers. I need an upgrade. Lure them closer. Act as a decoy. Flowen's frame. Not quite what we're looking for. I'm definitely gonna Ryuker out of here. worth my time to walk that. Thank you, thank you. And that's kind of the nice thing, is if we're doing the extra kills, at least if I put the telepipe up, if a photon drop happens to drop back there, it's not too bad to get. Obviously, I like it more during special events where you could potentially get eggs while doing the extra clears for Red ID. Kind of a win more, I guess. We're gonna stand still, regen some TP. Advanced PSO actions. The disrespectful pew pew laser. We can go for it here. Only got a little bit of it there. Yeah, the bazooka was time. My Gazan was too early. Fortunate. Put one more Gafoe out. Pop the boxes. Just a little Club of Laconian here. Yeah, otherwise, if there's no ID preference, I'll probably pick green or red. I just haven't decided which we would do. Or if chat is a preference, by all means, override it. Some of these. Nice photon draw. Draft. Also, swap back into Commander Blade. Another photon drop. Hey, we're getting rewarded for running the extended quest. No red ring, but random PDs. I will take that. Yeah, I found from having played way too much TTF that while I could power attack the enemy to kill him when it's just the solo spawn, if I just do normals and then end with the special, I end up still on my telepipe and it saves me time. Remote having a good time. Good music. Soundtrack is peak. It's been very good. It is like leaps and bounds better than Samurai Warriors 1. It's like no contest. The 5th soundtrack actually sounds really good. What we're listening to now. More enemies. Yes, punch each other while confused. Yes. Destroy yourselves. Fools. Get rid of them. As always, the lore. That way, if they punch each other, they take big damage here. Honestly, I don't even think I should Rapoi. I think I would knock them down by accident, and I don't even want to do that. I think Zalore plus Confused Trap plus Shotgun is good enough. If I see them not coming down, I'll just hit them with Bowie. Like that. Oh, that was a fast clear. I'm gonna Ryuk her out. Team scared me there. Oh, power material, that makes sense. I was like, I'm like, wait a minute. I'm running by myself in this room. What happened? Get out of here. Set up our little Gazan menuing. Guess I should probably shift to the group here. It is kind of annoying to shift in the other room. I'd like to do it while we're in the boss arena just to save like 3 seconds, because it's not like I'm doing much anyway. Might as well just try to be slightly more efficient with our buffs. Oh, my camera's weird. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, did you see that, chat? We got the weird camera issue again. Where I held forward, but it made me move diagonal. That's like nauseating to look at. Sneaky evil camera. Nice try. I'm gonna equip that command blade. Look at, I'm doing a whole 97. Ooh. Fortunately, they are spamming some heavies and taking advantage of my accuracy. Double box photon drop. Wow. Okay, well, we're gonna be in this room for a little bit. Right, chat? Just give me a second. There we go. Well, I guess that makes up for Twilight Sanctuary being kind of empty. Only Zalor the group. Nice, they're already killed the sorcerer. I guess we'll see how we go here. Remote tasking how Twilight Sanctuary went. You know what? I think people are big babies. I think that quest was fun. It was definitely not one I would do with like low-level parties, or like one I would like hard grind, but it was actually pretty well done, minus a couple of spawns that were a bit more questionable. I would be willing to do that quest again, even potentially tomorrow. I'm out of there. There we go. Yeah, like, as I said before, all I heard were people complaining about the quest. Like, I would agree it's, like, because it is, like, potentially a 40-minute plus quest, that it's not something you would want to do with, like, casual groups. But, like, as somebody that streams PSO, that is able to, like, at least communicate here, or if you're doing, like, Discord call communication on the server, I thought it was fine. The only issue I would say with the quests is that there were, I would say, probably 2 really hard knowledge checks that if you are out of position, you get punished really, really, really hard. And other than that, like, 3/4 of the quest, it generally kind of flowed in a way that made sense, so there wasn't really a surprise despite the difficulty of the waves. Like, it wasn't like we didn't fight like the core murder flower nonsense cross formation or anything like that. It was more, there were kind of gimmicks because there were gates, and the gates made it a bit more difficult for some players when you split in the tower rooms to damage the thing that needed to die. I mismenued. Oh, I barely got Glide Divine. I did a terrible menu there. I'm surprised that went through. Oh, we got it. That's the lore. Do 3 seals. Start spamming Defoe if they want to do anything. So I'm going to do this to protect them from spinners. There we go. Yeah, look how convenient that is. The rest of range plus 3 seals Glide Divine is so tanky, chat. It's so gross. So gross and tanky. It didn't even look like we were being hit by a boss between the rest of the tankiness. Poor boss. It tried, though. So anyway, that's why we're Gafoe sacking. It's to stop the spinners that are usually what kills higher level players. Wow, that is a lot of damage we output there. A shocking amount of damage. This boss is super dead. Yeah, that was no chance. No chance it was getting another cycle. Get out of here. But yeah, I actually liked the aesthetics of the quest pretty much throughout. It had a lot of healing circles, which I thought for a custom quest, they tend to be a bit more lax. And yeah, it was like actually shockingly decent. And even though there were like a million Del beaters, I would say like at least 75% of them were really fair. Like they didn't even hit you if you didn't know where they were. They just stop in front of where you would normally be. There was like that one room where there was the little mini baby hallway that you got hit by. I think that was like the only real super problem Del beater room. Apparently you can SSS with Heaven Striker on Falls Phase 3, like Olga Flow Phase 1. Yes. Oh, you mean when they're up in the air? Yeah, but I don't think that does anything though, right? Because they have the shield. I think I know what you're talking about, because like when they're vertically up in the air, if it did elemental damage, I would say that would work. The boss, I think, has it up there. Oh, just at the beginning. Oh, yeah, you could do that. I was gonna say, welcome to the power of Commander Blade. Listen, you don't need 80 hit, you just need Commander Blade and an okay hit. You're good enough. That was pretty fruitful. So I guess we'll do... This isn't before. Does chat have a preference? I mean, I'll host the game. And I have a million IDs. Crown ID? I don't think that exists. Something tells me. Not quite. So let's see. Close that. Don't need that. Oh, you want to do Pink ID? I love Pink ID episode 4. That'll give you Limiter, Ophiel Slicer Fanatic, Mother Guard, Guardiana. This is it before. If you don't care about Heaven Strikers, it's whatever. And yeah, we'll do that for sure. You do not need to convince me on Pink ID. It's like, don't worry. We have a character just specifically to do Pink ID cookies. Right, chat? Okay, it's time to break out Valentine, aka one of chat's creations. I love that they have 19 hours. Just remember, they only have 19 hours of gameplay, but look at their level. It's so dumb. Oh, episode 4, you're so silly. Anyway, I'm 152. Fine. Totally normal values. Don't think about it too hard. Anyway, let's go into Ultimate. Oh, and I'm Male Force, so I get the full rare bonus. That's interesting. Look at that chat. Mother Garb, Bowie Merge. What a thing of beauty. Anyway, if there's somebody you wanted to level, by all means, we're gonna use one cookie here in celebration of meeting somebody new. Otherwise, we usually reserve those for power leveling. Yeah, I want to make sure people have a good time. Sometimes we don't always get to the cookie in the same session, which I feel a little bad at, but it is what it is. I think we're good. Let's do Halloween Desert. More like dessert with how much we should be getting. Ooh, 153% rare? I will be very happy if this gives me Limiter. I'm not gonna lie, I've been craving Limiter. Anyway, let's go ahead and pump the team. So to no one's surprise, I'm going to assume the Gafoe casting position. Oh, this character doesn't have magical piece. Oh well, I guess I'll just have to Gafoe merge Fire Scepter. Woe is me. Debuff the Gritter Baloo, go back to our Gafoe spam. We make sure to always use the tech menu in this kind of quest because Bowie stacks are so important to get out as frame perfect as possible. The damage really makes a difference. I got excited, I heard a rare, and then I saw it was Magua. Excitement over. The best part is while we're doing this, we don't really have to care about our TP too much because we are going to level before I need the TP. So until I hit like level 170 plus, I'm not that worried about tri-fluids in this quest either. So I'm in a pretty good position here. You can see the Gorons have to rotate to hit me. So all I do is spam. If I see a problem enemy, we'll do other thing. Yeah, look at that damage. Look at that damage. They're already toast. They just don't realize it. Big damage on satellite lizards here. Nice little pew pew laser just to speed it up a little in the groups. Kind of funny. Yeah, we're gonna get as many stacks in as we can here. We should be leveling extremely soon. So as I said before, I'm not worried about my TP at all. Speaking of which, let's lure on this group because they need to actually kill those. Oh, look at that Marissa damage. Oh, if that was Magical Piece, they would have died. That's so sad. Oh well. It put them within one attack of death. Can't complain about that. There's our limiter chance. Any limiters today from Gerdabulu? So far, no. A little debuff going for the teams. They can just do some big damage. Yeah, those Marissas will probably die attempting to reach me, which I'm kind of okay with, to be honest with you. Kind of not sad over that. Gotta be careful here. We undid the menu so that way we could debuff, and go right back to stacking. Yeah, it's always important, always be stacking. Just, you can help initially with some debuffs, but you gotta believe. Ooh, Slicer has been found, nice. Love to see those drop. Yeah, we gotta be careful here. We're gonna go for the double debuff here. Again, Lycopholi should take care of the satellite lizards and they'll mow down the zoos. And again, if we weren't Gofoli stacking there, it would take forever to kill them. Make sure we get a debuff here. Uncontrolled Goron Detonator is always scary, so we just go for the double debuff there. Otherwise, a couple Gofoli should clean up this room pretty nicely. Okay. Some time to debuff. Their life's super easy. Do a safety heal. So we know after the Skirtabulu, it's going to be Wall of Marissas. So I want to make sure I'm actually in a good position here. I'm going to believe in the team that they can kill that without me debuffing. I believe in you, team. It's important I don't break the Gipoi stack here, actually. The reason being is that these Marissas uncontrolled are really irritating. So by the time they run to me for safety, all the Marissas will die. And since I am also still stacking without getting knocked down, it means that most of these Rappies are also about to get bodied. There we go. Now we can focus on debuffing again. So many Gorons. Get rid of you. Yeah, that XP per second is insane. By the way, chat, we are at 743 experience a second. If you want to compare that to TTF, TTF Dragon resets are about 240 on XP week to maybe 300, depending on how fast you are. So it's more than double efficient than just pure Dragon reset TTF. So yeah, it almost touched 800 there briefly for a second there. Just wanted you to know. The XP from this quest is amazing. So in the time it took for us to get this far, it was worth as much as the entirety of the 40-minute Twilight Sanctuary quest. If you also want to put that into perspective, it's the same amount of experience. In fact, we've actually gotten more experience in Twilight Sanctuary. In about a tenth of the time. This quest is bonkers for XP. Oh, we broke 800 XP a second. Good job, team. We did it. Like to be careful here. Eventually, there's going to be Goron detonators in the middle. That'll be my sign that I need to move in order to be in a better position versus double Gerda Bulu in the middle. So, the moment we see this, we start walking away. We respect that, and we want to be in a position to debuff the Gerda Bulus. Yeah, that's some crazy XP a second. Yeah, we peaked at over 807, I think was one of the peaks I saw. Come on, limiters. We did get a slicer. Sadly, I'm not seeing a limiter drop. What a shame. Oh well, time to restock my tri-fluids, I guess. Just kidding, chat, I didn't use any. I guess I'll pick up some armors to sell, because it is this quest. No worries, glad to help. Drop an evade material. I don't think I'm gonna miss that. Yeah, just an easy 301,000 experience, you know? Totally fair and normal numbers. Don't think about it. Get rid of these. I doubt anything's in the shop, but I might as well as check. Nope. Trying to talk to the guy, make sure we get our rewards, and I guess that's it for now. I think I'm good. As I said before, my goal wasn't to go super late night tonight. We'll be streaming in the morning. A very short stream. That one will actually probably only be an hour and a half total if I had to guess. Hey, ended up working out pretty nicely. Let's go to Let's Chat. So how do we feel the runs went overall? Pretty good. Nice to meet YMDT. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. So I don't know. I mean, if chat has days that they want to do, thank you for the follow. If chat has days that they want to do some PSO, especially during Rare Week, just let me know. I'm open to it as long as it's not for like as much as we do it on like anniversary or Christmas or something like that. As I said, tomorrow we'll be doing a short stream in the morning since I can't dedicate a normal game stream for that time. Thank you, Retract, for gifting a sub to YMD. Thank you. So yeah, I think from that standpoint, I might consider putting Twilight Sanctuary into our rotation going forward. And I think also we'll put in more joke runs for Phantasmal World 4. we have to do some joke anguish runs. Those resets. Certainly something. But anyway, I think that's all from YouTube perspective. I'm happy I got the D.Parts today. That was the only goal. We managed to get it, so I'm happy about that. And we even got the team of view, which is nice. But sadly, the other quests did not pan out, but that's PSO. It is what it is. So anyway, I guess this is where we're gonna say goodbye to YouTube. So if you did watch to this point in the video or the VOD, I'd like to say thank you again for watching, and hope to see you again next time.